I'm sure you're wondering, okay, why is the story trending? Who is why? And we're asking all those questions. Well, there is a goalkeeper that used to play for Kaizer Chiefs. He played for the likes of Bidvets as well. That goalkeeper goes by the name Emil Baron. Well, people all the way from Norway, they've done something that us South Africans have failed to do here in SA. Let me unpack all of that, provided that you're interested. If you are interested, then please stick around. As you stick around, there's only one favor that I'm requesting from you. That favor is that you subscribe, you like the video, and you comment in the comment section below. Why? Because it does help out a lot when it comes to the YouTube algorithm to promote and spread this video to as many people as possible. So the power here is definitely in your hands. Speaking about the fact that the power here is definitely in your hands, yeah, people are doing good things out there. The story of Emilson Baron has been trending for a while. Let me give you details as why the story has been trending. You're right. As quoted by Sokala Duma, over 4,000 Norwegian supporters have raised nearly 2 million in aid of former Kaizer Chiefs goalkeeper Emil Baron, who has been battling with life after football. Look, it has been 10 years since Baron called it time on his injury-riddled career that has seen him turned out for the likes of Hellenic Chiefs supporters, the Chiefs, Supersport United. Yeah, the list goes on. At that time, the old but together the situation deteriorated, the quality of his life as well deteriorated, and to a point that Emilson Baron used to live on the street. When people started to pick up the fact that this man, he's living on the street and unable to support his wife and daughter or child, or yeah, people in Norway decided to do something called started to do a what fund, right? So this effort ended on Monday, the 17th of April, with an impressive of, according to their currency, it's called NOK, and then yeah, then they give us those figures. Those figures, according to South African currency, they raised 1.9 million rand, right? And this was done by approximately 4,972 supporters. Now, people said the following: the most important thing is to ensure that the family has a home and a framework to live and a stable life in times to come. The club has also invited the former LSK goalkeeper and his family as a match at I think here, guys, these people are doing exactly what we here couldn't do, and we should just have to acknowledge that other people, they've done exceptionally well in supporting other people at their lowest. For one, I just wish that I was part and parcel of such a good work. Yeah, because sometimes some people deserve a second chance. The reason I said that word sometimes, some people don't deserve second chance because they don't take themselves serious. Even if you give them money, they will still go and buy drugs. They will still, even if you buy them a house, they will sell that house for drugs. Until that problem is solved, them at drugs, then you cannot give them a second chance in a sense that you raise money, you give them money, because definitely they will not do well with it. You first need to solve the problem of drugs first. And you can't solve the problem of drugs until they themselves decide that they need help. Once they acknowledge that they need help, then you can help them. So I'm saying, if a person doesn't take himself serious, then it's difficult to help such a person. I always say, guys, I'm always in favor of helping people regardless of their gender, regardless of their tribes, regardless of where they come from. Just prove to me that you take yourself serious and you are not just here to take chances. Yeah, so I'm always say I'm interested, if God's willingly, I will be successful. It's not even a question of if, it's a question of when will I have these big monies. I just wish I can have this, or I will continue to have this thinking or this heart of wanting to do or give to other people. It's what I would love, you know, what will make me happy. When I see stories like this, it just kind of like affirm to me that it is good to do good to other people. As a Christian, more specifically, we have verses that says, do unto others as you would like them to do unto you. Will I like people to reject me because maybe somehow I've made some mistakes? No, I wouldn't. So you can't go around and rejecting other people. I feel like I'm preaching, but I think it's just a day-to-day principle. So this story has those elements of humility in it, and it just makes you feel like, you know what, it's a prayer to me, by the way, to say, yes guys, one thing, if you were to help me, if you were to pray for me, pray that look, when I become a millionaire, I want to have this heart of giving to people or funding other people when it is necessary. Well, people that wants to succeed, because I think our countrymen, we need this motivation, we need this fresh breath, we need all of those things, you know. So, you know what I'm saying? So I feel like stories like this, they awaken the humility in us. Look, guys, it's so sad that we live in these beautiful buildings, you know what I'm saying? We live in the flats, we live in the suburbs, you know what I'm saying? The life that we live in the suburbs, it's just the life of me. As a human being, you need a time in your life where you just give to the poor. But what I've also noticed is that when people give to the poor, they give to the poor because they want to feel good about it, not because they have to do it. There's a difference between that. You know, when you want to feel good about it, you just give it. But when you are giving with passion and love, you look through the situation. Like I said, you look and say, okay, this person does not have, or if I give this person money, where is he most likely to spend this money? And you're like, okay, this person is most likely to spend this money on drugs. So it's more or less like, if I'm giving, I'm funding his addiction. So then you say, okay, let me not give him money. Let me try save him from his situation. That's us being responsible, building society. But if you are giving for the sake of giving, you just don't care, you want to feel good. You just, God is going to bless me. No, God does not bless irresponsible giving. God blesses responsible giving and passionate giving. When you are passionate about helping people, you look through the situation and you're like, hey, this person has got a good business idea. This person really is legit. He's really pursuing success, but it just doesn't have funding. Okay, let me fund this person. You don't fund these people who are out there looking for funding just to finance their lifestyle, not necessarily because they are passionate. Do you see the difference there? I think as people, if we can just learn from this situation, and that's basically my take from the situation, to say, let us go back to this thing of us being people who care for one another. It is critically important for your own health that you care about other people, you love other people unconditionally, you care for them, and you do good to other people. It is good for you before the other person. As you know, in South Africa, we are a Christian country, so I'm allowed to quote this. The Bible says, blessed is the hand that giveth than the hand that receiveth. So that's why I'm saying it's good for you more than the other person. Guys, I'm appealing to you guys, man. I think if we can do this to one another, South Africa, we will be far. I'm telling you, we will be far. But nevertheless, tell me your thought. I'll see you on the next video. But until that next video, good people, please take care.